Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another strategies, tactics, and boosts video, and another special event. We don't have real F1 circuit, so we have another special event here in F1 class. This week, it's the Duelists event. Some old rivalries coming alive. This is why, okay, this is why we have some legendary drivers um, boosted and being on the front in the front line of this week's GP. Let's take a look at our drivers, at our boosted drivers this week. So as you can see, we have James Hunt, Niki Lauda, Gilles Villeneuve, and Mario Andretti, all boosted with 20% for this event. And let's take a look here. But they are not the only drivers boosted with 20%. As you can see, Yuki Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, in all their rarities, they are boosted with 20%. Yeah, it's going to be a hell of an event. Too many drivers boosted. 20% is huge. So yeah, it's going to be crucial which drivers we can use and which we can't. Okay, let's go into the uh, GP, and we see, of course, legendary drivers are available. The event is all about them. And first of all, let's go and see. Okay, this week's boost, a very special gladiator. Yeah, one of my favorite, and I believe one of the favorite boosts of everyone. Very, very useful and premium boost. Let's go and see our sponsor tasks, and race points are back. Unfortunately, this is the bad news, not only for this week, but for next week also. And this is why next week, if they keep the race points for all rarities, for all the GP tires, not only for champion and contenders, but for challenger and junior, if we need to use legendary drivers to get the extra racing points. Yeah, probably next week I will be racing, but just for the fun of it. Maybe I could even skip that event because I'm not going to. I said it more than enough times. I'm not going to spend on legendary drivers just for one GP. Okay, this is for next week. This week, as you can see, Gilles Villeneuve, Mario Andretti, +5 race points. You have to use at least one, not both of them. At least this is something. If it was both of them, yeah, okay, it would be a great ripoff. Now it's a ripoff with discount. Uh, anyway, oh, this is, I was in contenders. In champion, now look at this. In champion, there are no legendary drivers in the sponsor task. So, yeah, you can go and race with your normal drivers, Alonso and Tsunoda, one of them. You don't have to use both of them, and it's +6 race points. And for me, this is okay, perfect. Yeah, this is okay. If you want to use legendary drivers in the sponsor task, I would agree to be Alonso or Mario Andretti. I would be okay with that. But this thing in contender, okay. Uh, it's yeah. I'm really curious to see how many people are going to race in contender using these two. I'm very curious. Well, for sure there are going to be some, but I'm very curious to see how many. So in my uh, tire, which is Challenger, I have to use common Alonso to get +4. Uh, and as you see, my coins are only 5 million coins because I have just upgraded Alonso. I spent all my coins to upgrade Alonso as high as I could with the coins I had. Let's check Junior also. Common Tsunoda, nice. Okay, contender is my issue here. Uh, but okay, we have the option to race in other tires. I will be racing this week with Alonso. Although I had to spend all my coins, I did it because, yeah, next week I won't be able to be competitive. I don't have any legendary drivers upgraded. So, yeah, at least let's fight this week and next week we'll see what will happen. Trucks, Suzuka, with rain throughout the week. As you can see, we will race only with rain in Suzuka. Spielberg, Austria, the Red Bull Ring, Zandvoort and Montreal for the qualifying round. And okay, we will talk about the opening round in Friday's video. Today we will see the qualifying round tracks. Okay, and as I was talking about Alonso, I can upgrade him one more level, but unfortunately I don't have the coins, and the coins needed, yeah, are way too many. I don't think I can have them at least by Sunday. I don't think I can have them, but okay, the good thing is that even like that, with 20%, he's going to be uh, he's going to be great. Okay, he's going to be very good. So I won't have an issue. I don't need to upgrade him anymore. But yeah, it would be even better if I could get him at level 9. But it's okay. With 20%, no issues. We are going to be absolutely competitive, fighting for another medal or a top 10 at least. Okay, let's start seeing the strategies for the qualifying round. Suzuka, wet racing Suzuka, not we forget everything above, and we have wet racing in Suzuka, which means that if you can go one pit stop, do it. Don't hesitate. Don't even think about. Don't even think about going for two pit stops. If you can go one pit stop, use of course a tire. If you can use a tire management boost and go for it. In rain, one pit strategy is always faster than two pit strategy. Of course, if you don't need to conserve all the time. Okay, one pit strategy that we can easily do, push sometimes when we can, if we go for one pit strategy, conserving all the time, yeah, it's way slower than a two pit strategy. Okay, so yeah, if you can go for three, go for it. I don't. If you can easily do four laps in wets, maybe the undercut is working here nicely. So 3-4 would be an option, but you have to be sure that you can do four laps with wets and being able to push without running out of tires in the end of the race. If you cannot do that, then go for three. Okay, forget the undercut. In Austria, our only, yeah, it's our only, or I don't remember. Now, I believe it's our only 10 lap track, 10 laps track. Uh, as you can see, what I'm saying here is two pit strategies, 4-3-3 and 3-3-4, depending on your tire management. If you can go four laps with softs, even better. If you can go all stints with softs. Now, we have been discussing in my live streams that it is possible to do a one pit strategy in Austria, 5-5 with mediums, in some by using well, in contenders and champions, by using some of the good tire management drivers. It's an option. If you can do it, try it now in the try it in the qualifying round. But let me remind you something. Um, Austria is the mother of fast laps. Okay, when we have Austria in an event, we know that this is the track we are racing for a fast lap. So you can't go, you can't do the fast lap by using mediums. So if you are not aiming for P1, P2, P3, and you are fighting for a position in the top 20, maybe top 10, you are fighting for points, and you know that you are not going to need the fastest lap, and you can go 5-5 with mediums. Okay, be my guest, try it. But for all the others that you are fighting for medals, top tens, and everything is perfect racing, and you need to do the fastest lap. Yeah, a two-pit strategy is a no-brainer. It's an one-way street for you, for us, because we need to use the shorts. It's simple as that. So, depending your goal in the GP and of course the tire management of your driver, it's either two pit stops or one pit stop. At the moment, I'm not refreshing my strategies with the one pit strategy. I will do it when I have tested and I have some of my own feedback to give you. I can give you the info that it's doable, but unless I try it myself, you know that I'm not going to put it on my board. Okay, I trust I trust you guys when you tell me, yeah, 5-5 faster than two pit stops, but I want to do it myself. It's something that I'm always doing. Okay, Zandvoort. Here is the track where we have raced where we have tried the one pit stop and worked perfectly. So basically go for one pit stop, 4-4 with mediums. or hards if you are in a much lower with much lower tire management drivers. And then your second option is the two-pit strategy. But especially if you can go with mediums, don't even think about it. 4-4 with mediums, absolutely perfect strategy for Zandvoort. And finally, Montreal, where it's the exact opposite of Zandvoort. Here, you can go for 4. Even some of you at higher levels might go for 4 with mediums, but I still strongly believe that two-pit strategy here, all softs, is the fastest way to go. And again, let's not forget, not in this GP. In this GP, Austria is going to be the track for the fastest lap. But when we try to go for the fastest lap in Montreal, we need to use softs. So eventually, we end up with a two-pit strategy. But again, I strongly believe that a two-pit strategy is faster than 4-4, even if it's 4-4 with mediums. Okay, okay. So that's it for the qualifying round. Um, I was thinking of taking a break for a couple of weeks, um, just to refresh myself, just to ease a little bit, but not this week. I will do all my videos this week, and probably next week, where I'm not going to be using the legendary drivers, and I wouldn't I would I wouldn't even go for a good position in Challenger. Uh, there is no meaning. No, there is no meaning. It's a good it's a good time. It would be a good time for me to take a small break from live streams. So next week, 99%, I will be doing, of course, my strategy videos, but I will take a break from my live streaming. So yeah, I can recharge my power unit and my DRS and come back stronger. Yeah. Okay. So we have time to talk about this week. Everything will go as planned, and we will talk on Sunday for the next week schedule of videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found that this video useful and all the previous ones. And if that's the case, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, press the like button. Stay tuned for more videos and live streams. Thank you so much. President over. Bye.